When was the last time you cried though?
Oh, this morning.
This morning. Oh.
Why do we call it humanity? As if humanity intrinsically means something empathetic, kind, loving. When humanity is capable of
Evil.
woke up this morning with a smile on my face. And so I started No Come to Suffer with I wake up in the morning with a smile upon my face. Tsugabe, which is like encore. We want more.
Oh wow. So have you fallen in love before? Thank you for hitting the play button. We're glad to have you back on, and you are specially welcome to the Mashup 2cc podcast. This is your host PK, and I'll be taking you through today's episode, which is a part of the series Music to My Ears, and you love to see who we are doing this with. We have a sultry artist and crooner, Malaïka. But before we get into it, would like you to hit like, share, subscribe, all our social handles or account on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube. And you're going to enjoy this conversation. So grab a drink and stay tuned. Malaika's okay. You don't want me to give your government name, right?
I mean,
should I?
my first name and my artist name are the same, so
Okay.
Malaika is cool. I mean, if people are curious, fine, you can give my whole government name.
So Malaika, you help me. Like it's not
Nalamle Ayiboy.
Nalamle Ayiboy. So Ghana, right?
Yes.
And your mom, I hear, is
Cameroonian and German.
German. Wow. Okay. So how does that happen? How does that link up happen?
So
Right.
her dad is from Cameroon,
Okay.
and he actually was able to leave Cameroon, come to Ghana, and then be sent to Europe
Okay.
in Nkrumah's time.
Okay.
A lot of different Africans were being helped during Nkrumah. So in Cameroon, like my Cameroonian family, they love Ghana.
Okay.
We're like, oh my gosh, Ghana. So he moved to Germany to study, met my grandma there, had my mom. And then my mom actually grew up in Cameroon, also went to college in Germany.
Right.
That's where she met my dad, who grew up here. He's from Jamestown, Accra, did everything here, and then was able to get a scholarship, go to Germany, and that's where they met. And so
Is that a story of fate, or how interesting is that? Like,
I don't know, but there's a lot of movement. Like, I guess when you come from like a mixed family like that, you get to know a lot of other people who are also like that, and you realize that people are moving. I mean, Ghanaians are always moving.
absolutely that.
There's a lot of Ghanaians in Germany.
Yeah, that's true.
And
Yeah. Which part of Germany was did your mom and dad meet? Because Ghanaians are big in
So
Frank.
I think my dad was in Dresden.
Okay.
This is all East Germany. My mom was in Greifswald. But I think they were big, like, social people, and there were lots of parties and things. So people would move around for parties, especially the internationals, the Africans and stuff. So, yes, but then eventually they moved to Berlin. So I was born in Berlin.
Okay.
And so was my brother. And then we moved to Ghana. And then we
Oh, what age was that?
moved to Ghana when I was 8.
Okay.
So that was 2004. So I don't really remember like my first years in Germany. Like there are some memories, but yeah.
So you speak German?
Yes,
Okay.
I speak German.
Through because you say you don't remember, you don't have vivid memories. But
Yeah, just
your mom
to you.
so
But my mom speaks German. Yeah, so I spoke German first. Actually, I spoke French first.
Okay.
Because my mom from Cameroon, the Francophone side.
Right.
So from baby time, she was talking French to me. And so like I feel like my first things were French. Then kindergarten time, we go to German, like kindergarten, start speaking more German. I went to class 1. I think I went to class 2 as well. Before I started even learning English. Because they said, oh, we're moving to Ghana, so you better start. And then came to Ghana, and then English throughout, but then still the French and the German in the house to some levels. So I can still speak the German. I understand French a lot, much better than I speak it. Yeah. But yeah.
Awesome. You have what's the word? You have an ethereal aura, right? And I think that comes with, I think the voice even does it better, right? And so, where would you say your musical inspiration comes from?
So, again, my parents, they love music.
Okay.
I grew up with a lot of music in the house, car rides, my mom and my dad, I think they both have like vinyls, like there's a whole cupboard of vinyls in my house with a whole variety of music from like, we have Daddy Lumba vinyl in my house, but they also have like Michael Jackson, Anita Baker, like a lot of soul, R&B, stuff like that. My mom is a big Michael Jackson fan, so there's a lot of like influences there. Myself, as I was growing, I think the people that I started really looking up to were more on the neo soul side. Jill Scott, India Ari.
Okay.
And so I think those are channeled in how I express now musically.
Okay, awesome. I think the first time I saw you was through your manager, right? And I was like, okay, this sound is nice.
Thank you.
It's nice. The sound is nice. And also, I realized that you had an album coming up, and so I queued that in. The title is 27.
Yes.
What does the title mean, actually? What does it mean? What does it mean?
So 27, a couple of reasons. One, my birthday is on the 27th of March.
Oh.
And so when I turned 27, why? Is your birthday that?
Yeah.
No, wait.
No, not the same day, but
Okay.
Derek is 29th, okay, right. And I'm 17, so. Yeah.
Wow, I love it. I love March born.
Yeah.
And yeah, I get very excited. So when I turned 27 on the 27th that year, I was really, really excited about that. And coincidentally, it was also the same year that I tried getting more into music. Like, I've loved music, but I hadn't tried to actually make my own music right, or like allowed myself to be like an artist or enter that kind of space. That was the year that I did it more. And so when I was like, oh, maybe I should do a project, it just felt like I should do it about this time of my life.
All right.
At 27 years old, 27 is a number I already love. And I wanted it to be like a self-archive, like a journal entry in a way.
Okay.
And so that's why it feels, I think, very like personal, and that was the vibe that we're going with. My manager, Kaf, is also my creative director. So we were able to sit together and be like, okay, what do I want to say? What do we want to express about this time? What does like documenting myself at this time look like? And so it's the EP, but it's also a photography series. So it's 27 photos for the theme.
Okay, 27 photos of you, of your journey in music.
27 photos of me. There is a mixture of portraits that I took myself and portraits that I asked my friends to take of me.
Okay.
So it was a whole reflective process, and I wanted to capture like different parts of me through photography while I was also trying to capture that through music. So
how difficult was it to make the decision, given your background, given what you just told me? I doubt you had any difficulty in making music a career of some sort, no?
What do you mean?
I'm saying you come from a very diverse background, and so the likelihood is that they'll be more open-minded to your decision to to explain music. Or I'm wrong.
You're wrong. Actually, I was supposed to become an engineer.
Oh, would you know
Both
that?
of my parents are scientists.
Oh.
I was a doctor. My dad is an engineer. So and I was like,
they tend to produce artists a lot. Have you realized?
I don't. Maybe you're right. But yeah, for me, most of my upbringing, I was very nerdy. I was very books. So when you're books, you're pushed into the sciences a lot. I loved chemistry. I didn't have a problem. So I was going to go and become a chemical engineer.
So when did the Rebel come out?
It came out like second year of uni, when I was like, actually, I don't know if I love this like that anymore. And it wasn't an easy thing for my parents to accept that I wanted to shift to humanities. I ended up studying history. Okay. And it was like, it took a while to get them on my side. Because I think like all of us had this idea of who I was going to be, very technical person, So me moving to the humanities was a whole thing. Then, I started working in the humanities fields.
Okay.
I was working with feminist organizations. I was doing like knowledge kind of production work.
Okay.
And it's on the side of that I slowly started getting into arts and music.
Okay.
So once I started doing that, my parents have been absolutely supportive. Like, they love the music, they stream it, they're the number one streamers and all of that.
Of course.
But in terms of like, initially it wasn't like that. But I think they
Yes, I saw that in one of your concerts.
Oh yeah, they're at everyone.
Very...
They're there. They're at every single one. And they share my things, As for that one, they are supportive. But I think, they first had to get over the hurdle of me not as a sciencey, technical person.
That'll be difficult.
Once I had broken that, I guess it was fine. And I think they heard me sing all my life in the house, but it wasn't something that I had taken like seriously. So I don't know. Now that they were seeing me be serious about it, I think they're very proud. They're very impressed. They're like, "Hey, wow! Like, we know that you're singing in the house, but
we never knew you could take it this far."
It's a whole thing, and they're very excited. They're very proud.
Great. Now back to the album. Why was that voice note at the beginning so important to you?
Oh, yes, that's a great question. So the voice note at the beginning, Mama Anne's voice note, that's a cousin of my mom, or let's say a sister of my mom's in Cameroon. And so that very year that we did this EP, I traveled to Cameroon in the beginning of the year to bury our grand uncle. And I hadn't been back to Cameroon in a long time. So it was kind of like a very emotional journey because there's so much family there. My grandfather, like my mom's dad, had already passed when I was born. So I don't know him. Going to Cameroon on this trip and meeting so many family members and everybody just kind of remembering him and talking about him, like I just felt that his presence and his lack, even though I didn't know him, I really missed him. And I was just in my feels about this family, this side of the family that I don't really get to see much. It's like I'm like diaspora.
You're the diaspora kid.
Yeah, like on the Cameroon side, I'm like diaspora family member, like, oh, the one that is in Ghana, the one that is from Ghana, the one that her father is from Ghana. So it's like, I don't know, it was just a whole thing. And so this one aunt in particular, meeting her, seeing her interact with my mom, they had like a very special moment where I could see the whole conversation in their eyes only. Like when they just looked at each other and I could just see that they were thinking about my grandfather. And like, they started tearing up and it was just, I don't know, it was just emotional. And I really liked spending some time with her. Then after I came back to Ghana, she sent this voice note to my mom to say like, I'm so happy that Malaika came to Cameroon. We want her to remember that we are here. She's part of us, we want her to come back. And also it's not only her that she needs to come and look for us. We want to make sure that we look for her. So please give me her phone number, And that even that her middle name that you told me, I've even forgotten it. And so there's that joke at the end. And I just love the voice tones. And I thought this would be really nice because it's part of myself. It's part of my story. And this EP is supposed to be me. And I have this part of me that's all the way in Cameroon that still is finding a way to like send love back to me.
Connect to it.
And I want to incorporate that. Right after that voice note is the song that's a love song to my mom, basically. So there's a lot of like family and community in there, and it felt like the perfect voice note to start. Yeah.
All right. So your intro to Mine, it reminds me of an early 2000 song. I won't say I liked, but I think it evoked a certain emotion in me at the time. Somebody Will Know by Mandy Moore. I don't know if you've heard that song. Maybe check it out. Like, it's not the same intro, but when I listened to yours, the same emotion I felt when I heard that song.
Okay.
Was the same way I felt when I listened.
What's the emotion?
I can't point to it. I can't really describe it, to be honest. I don't have a word for it. But similar, I had a similar feel.
No, I wish I knew that.
Yeah. So but that's such a sweet song. What emotion provoked the song, and when did this happen for you?
The emotion is intense gratitude and love, I think. I was reflecting. So for this EP, like the process involved a lot of reflection, sitting with myself. Because I said, okay, I want to capture this moment.
Where were you when that thought hit you?
It's probably in my bedroom.
Okay.
Very likely in my bedroom. Like the beginning of the concept, probably in my bedroom. But also, I organized, or like Kav and I, we organized a small camp for ourselves. Just a few of our close collaborators, like Enid, Joshua, like we went to go and write and produce for this.
Yeah.
And I sat with Enid, and Kav was like, okay, tell Enid is the guitarist for this song, tell Enid like what the feeling is. So I'm like, okay, the feeling is, I'm just so grateful for the mother that I got in this lifetime, because she's been my friend, my protector, my foundation, my support, all of these things. And I just kind of described that feeling of like, if, I don't know, if I was floating somewhere before I was born, let's say. Sometimes I get very... And, I was looking down and we were choosing mothers. Let's say we got to choose mothers. I just feel like I chose her and I feel so happy. Or if it was the other way
You didn't get it wrong.
Yeah. And if it was the other way around and she chose me, like, I'm just grateful.
Right.
And, like, I would just want that to happen over and over again.
Oh,
if, So I'm like, this is the feeling, so go ahead. And then Ina just knows how to feel, put the feeling into the music. So he just plays his guitar and then I'm able to write to it. And that's how we...
It's a sweet song. Very, very sweet song. Okay. Very, very sweet song. So, who produced Slow Down, by the way?
Joshua, Tronomy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Joshua, no.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's a mixture of my scattered voice notes. Like I had a bunch of ideas.
Okay.
Where I would be like, oh, maybe there's something that would be like, bum, 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 bum. But not knowing like what instrument is going to do that. Because I don't have a producer brain per se. I just hear lots of melodies. I just gave him a folder full of melodies, basically. And he kind of was able to hear, like, this one will be the bass. This one, oh, let's do some horns. Some horns will do this part. Some this will do that, So it's Joshua and Kafui sitting at camp as well with my staff and being like, okay, let's use this kind of this kind of that. Yeah, I'm not a producer, so I don't know. But, when it comes to choosing tones and things like that, I think they could understand, like, the music I like. They asked me for a bunch of references and then translate, like, my ideas and my random melodies into the production. That's really, really cool.
Yeah, I mean, the intro was... I like that. So, one thing about me, I think I mentioned this last time to the guys, that intros do it for me. And
like intros to the song.
Yeah.
Right.
So if the intro is good, you have me. Like sometimes I can listen to the intro and go like, okay, I'm saving this for later. Like at a special time I'll listen. Yeah. So.
But then, did the intro to Slow Down throw you off?
No, I didn't.
Because it's like...
It's very jazzy. No, it's very jazzy, but it's relatable. Yeah.
And it's a whole... And switches up.
Exactly. And, no, it was that transition that did it for me. I was like, oh, this is real. So that's why I asked who produced it, because I was like, wow, this is really good.
It's actually Kafi's idea.
Okay.
It's like, let's start somewhere else and then slow down to the groove.
Exactly. It was well done. I was impressed. It's very, jazzy, like, but relatable. Because, like, in a part of the world, jazz is not so popular. But I feel like this is something anyone can relate to. That intro. Yeah, that's something that anyone can relate to. When was the last time you cried, though?
Oh, this morning.
This morning? Oh. Now you're a crybaby.
On my way here.
Okay.
I've already done my makeup. Please. Please.
Like real tears?
So the real tears, let's say yesterday.
Okay.
This morning I held them back.
Then you are a crybaby.
Oh, I'm a cry girly. Absolutely. Okay. That song is me.
It's you.
It's for me. It's for my kin.
What makes you cry? What are the things?
So many things. So, I mean, for real, I think like one, it's just my body's like outlet.
Okay.
Frustration, you know, inconveniences. It can be simple. That's why in the song I say like it could be the end of the world, or it could be like the vibe is off. Just the range is wide. But yeah, I don't stop myself. I for the most part. Obviously today I'm wearing makeup, so I said let me. But
So you'd have cried right now?
Earlier today, like after I had already done my makeup, yes, I almost cried, but I held it in. I kept it together.
Good for you.
And that one was more of an inconvenience. I was just a bit flustered, and I was running a bit late.
Oh.
I couldn't find the right sock color, like just small things, you know. But I'm also like moved, like for instance, the Daughter song.
Right.
If I sing it and I'm actually really listening to what I'm saying,
You'll cry.
I'll cry.
Yeah, I can.
Like,
I see that.
Yeah, I have to make sure that I'm not really
Into.
listening to what I'm saying. Just, you know, balance it. Because, hey,
You stop the performance right now.
performance, yeah, where I was like, oh my gosh, okay, I'm really hearing what I'm saying, and it just makes me feel so grateful that I want to tear up.
Oh.
So there's that, and then there's also like, I feel a lot like the tragedies of the world.
True.
That's why in the song I say something. I have got my own lyrics. The news, right? Like something on the news can literally make you cry. And I intentionally added that because we're in such a horrible time. When are we not in a horrible time as human beings? And it just makes me, you know, just like this humanity thing cry. And especially 2 years ago and last year, I was like, why do we call it humanity? As if humanity intrinsically means something empathetic, kind, loving. When humanity is capable of
Evil.
all the atrocities that we are seeing. Like, I'm like, why do we say humane? Like, why do we say something is humane? Human beings are not good.
Well, I think we are capable of.
Oh, we are capable.
Yes. I think that's where the word comes from.
We are capable, but I'm just like, there's a lot of times where I'm really disappointed and
Yeah, I can see
hate.
that.
In fact, I'm hate by what human beings can do to each other, and it can make me cry. Like sometimes I have to really just make sure that okay, let me not watch the news right now because it will plunge me into a mood for like the next hours, and then now what? So yeah, like I said, a wide variety of things can make me cry.
Cool. So when
What about you? What makes you cry?
what makes me cry? That's a good question. I barely cry actually. I don't. I barely. Yeah.
When is the last time you cried?
I don't remember. But well, now that you mentioned, I'm trying to think. When did I cry? I think it was probably this year, but I don't know. I can't remember what exactly. Yeah, somewhere this year. That was just a few tears. Yeah.
Okay, when is the last time you stopped yourself from crying?
I think that's a good question. When did I stop myself from crying?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be a long while.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I think I should learn from you.
I think you should.
I think I should.
I think you should.
I think it should be a way to bring out frustration. I think yeah. It's not bad.
It's not a bad thing at all. It's good. It's strong.
Yeah. What's the difference between the album and the deluxe, by the way?
So right now it's an EP.
Sorry, the EP.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry,
And
the EP.
we're working on a deluxe. We want to put out a few more songs. We also want to see about putting out a few new versions of this.
Okay.
Of these
the songs.
Yes.
Okay.
So for instance, I don't even know how much I can give away right now. But for instance, like I've performed some of these songs in acoustic versions a lot now, to the point that I'm like, you know what, an acoustic version of maybe Slow Down, or like, you know, just trying something a bit stripped down would be really cool. So we're working on that and seeing what we can put out as like an extension of the EP as is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So your soft life anthem, right? I'm not coming to suffer, right? What what informed that song? What was the thought behind that song? I mean, it sounds very self-explanatory, right? But what led to that moment? Stress or just living in Accra?
Accra for sure. And I think so. I actually put the first ideas for this song down, like a year or two before this process. And that was at the time where I was still experimenting with making music. You know, as a singer, I think like when we're in school, you can join the choir. When you're in uni, maybe you can join the choir. If you're religious, you can join at church. But if not, and if after those school times are up and you're just an adult going to work and going home, it's like, where do you get the outlets to do some of these creative things, you know? And so I think I was feeling that scarcity, and I was just trying to be more creative by myself, singing by myself. I got a garage band and I started just experimenting because I missed, like, in uni I used to have, you know, rehearsals all the time, but now I was an adult working, and so I started just
creating it.
Yeah, creating on GarageBand more. And I think, I don't know, I just got, I don't know. I know I was inspired by and I can't start to suffer.
Okay.
And then
to yourself is right. Yeah.
And I liked the line, and the thing I used, you know, I switched it and I just tried to do something with it. Came up with this different kind of chorus, and then later, we were like playing around with things, and then, you know, created this whole vibe. Then I now wrote the verses to it.
Okay.
And yeah, so for the EP, the idea definitely is like, okay, we've gone on this journey. You know, there's love, there's family, there's emotions and sensitivity, there's that. But something else also very important to me is joy. So let's do a joy, you know, song as well. And No Come to Suffer, like, was perfect for that. Like, okay, let's go. Like, if we didn't come to suffer, what did we come to do? That's how I think of it. Like, I try to make sure that I'm living joyfully. And I hope that other people, you know, are remembering that too. I feel like I remind my friends sometimes, like, are you enjoying your day to day? Like, are you doing something that you like? Yeah, like, I feel like we can very easily be, is it tricked? I don't know, into this thing of like, okay, we'll just, you know, I'll just close my eyes for 3 years. Let's do this hard thing.
True. Now, maybe or something I do that recently. I was like, yo.
And then after
I had to close my eyes.
Sometimes we have to close our eyes.
Yeah.
I guess it. After that one day. But like sometimes it's like, okay, how long are we closing our eyes for though? Because this is life. Like, every day is life.
Yeah.
That is.
Before you know it, like you were saying before the thing, before you know you're 40, and yeah, you've not felt joy.
You were waiting. You're preparing for like a future.
Yeah.
Also, this is not that good of me, but I'm not that good at thinking very far ahead.
Okay.
So the idea of like, you know, don't worry, it's fine. For now, be miserable because in the future, I need to see some joy, like
now.
Whatever that looks like.
Right.
I think that's what that was
Right.
for. And then also, this was also Calf's idea. It's like, when you're writing the verses, try to also reflect on how you feel about music as a thing that brings you joy. And so that's why, you know, it gets to have this like appreciation for music vibe to it as well. Yeah. Oh, and the last thing I'll say, you know, I said Jill Scott is one of my like inspirations. So one of her songs that I love starts, woke up this morning with a smile on my face. And so I started No Come to Suffer with, I wake up in the morning with a smile upon my face. As like my own little...
That was clear as day, yeah? That was clear as day.
As my own little, like, you know, let me put my references in there and like celebrate all the...
As a fan.
Yeah, as a fan.
Your fans in. So have you fallen in love before?
I would say I love a lot.
Okay.
and like I love deeply.
Okay.
I definitely
can understand.
don't like romantic love isn't in my on my mind.
It's a field of view.
Sorry?
It's in your view. It's not.
Yeah, it's not my field of view. That's why I'm like, oh, falling in love. I don't know, but love.
Okay.
And like I would love to continue singing about love. Like I think that my the first single, Mine the Daughter song, is a love song.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And I definitely think we need more love songs that are not about romantic love,
love.
and falling in love.
Sounds cliche, right?
It's not about the cliche. It's just that, some of us who want to be represented in the music. And if we're not like always falling in love, can we have some other love songs?
But you will when you do fall in love.
If.
If it's an interesting one. Okay, so tell me about your recent tour.
My tour.
Yeah, where did you go, and
Yeah, so I went
or some of the highlights
to
of it?
UK, I went to France, I went to Germany.
Okay.
Germany, obviously, my place of birth.
Okay.
In Berlin, I have a lot of family, a lot of friends. So, it was a great time.
Okay.
And I was able to perform 3 different locations in Berlin. Also go to a radio show, which was really, really interesting. It was like online community radio. So they gave me an hour-long slot.
Okay.
Funnily enough, I didn't really know what that meant until I get there and they're like, it's just you in the booth.
Oh, just you?
Yeah. Like I knew we were going to play my EP, but I thought I would talk about it with someone.
So what were you doing?
Talked about it with myself. Like basically, so I went with my brother. My brother was my road manager for the whole
thing.
For the whole trip. And so we were like, hey. And the engineer was like, okay, so this is the board, cue here.
Oh, so they left you there?
They left us there. And we were like, so they could see that we were not too sure what was happening. So she came back to help us out for like the first, 5 minutes. It's there, I'll link it. You hear like in the beginning, when we're still figuring it out, like when I'm talking about the music, there's nothing playing in the background because it's by the second song that we're like, wait, we can play something in the background. But it was cool. It was still cool because basically I got to play the EP and talk as if I was like a radio host, like.
And that was going live?
It was live.
Wow. They really messed you up like
Let's play to Malaïka right now and we're going to be playing my EP. I had like my outline. Like I knew at least the day before, I knew there was not going to be a host. So I was like, okay, it's just me.
All right.
Cool. How will I divide my time? Okay, cool. But I thought there would be an engineer to at least
absolutely.
the next song. My brother now had to turn into an engineer. And it was cool. So by the end of that, I was like, wow, like just being thrown into things and having to figure them out. But this is cool because how powerful are we?
Yeah.
And then outside of Berlin, we went to Frankfurt, went to Cologne, went to Norden. All different vibes, from small like cafes. Like in Cologne, it was a small cafe and like maybe 8 people came. And then Norden, which is like this small town in the north of the country.
Yeah. Tell me about that
like
trip.
100 people came.
Tell me about that trip and why you think that saw like a bigger audience.
So, so for the Norden one, it was through my manager that there was like a friend in Norden who was really interested in me coming there.
Okay.
And she knew this cultural institution over there.
Okay.
And so they teamed up to be like, yes, we wanted to come. We have the space, we have a newsletter, we have the audience. And because it's a small town, not much is happening.
Right.
So when you announce like there's an international
wow, Charlie's wow.
Exactly. And it was also like a old population.
Yeah.
So we said, what did we say? Let's say we said 7 p.m. 6 p.m.
They were all there.
People were there. Old. All kinds of ages.
How did they react to your music?
They loved it.
Because I think I assume that would be a predominantly white. Like,
yes.
Yeah. How did they react to it?
They loved it.
Okay.
In fact, I was nervous. I didn't know exactly what to expect.
Yeah.
And a lot of them too, like, you can't read their facial expressions like that. So I was like,
yeah, I mean, Germans are quite.
what's happening?
They're quite flat in expression. So,
Germans are so funny. Like, I feel like
I heard.
Germans get a bad rep.
Yeah, I heard.
The language doesn't sound too appetizing if you don't
No,
know it.
but they don't do a good job with their, external.
I promise you.
But I've heard this before.
Speak German. You realize that German
They have a sense of humor. Okay, so they are
so funny.
funnier than the British.
To me, yes.
Okay.
You know, British humor is like dry.
Yeah.
It's not really my
Kind of style.
Yeah. Even
So what's typical German humor?
Oh, Germans are sarcastic,
Okay.
which is not the same as dry. I don't know how to put it, but yeah, there's a sarcasm. There's a...
Do you laugh at their own jokes? Because how do they? How?
Like, why? Wait, why?
Because no, I'm struggling to how do I know if a German is trying to be funny? Like, should I laugh with them? Like, because when I was a kid, my dad had a German friend. It was called Ben Weigen, and I think there were some times that he had this way of laughing. He very similar to yours, actually. Yeah, and he had to, and he would be laughing. I'm like, what's funny? Like, which part am I supposed to join you to laugh? But apparently, yeah, when I grew up, I've heard people say Germans are actually funny people, but I've never experienced it before. So for you to say,
You need to learn German.
okay, so I have to learn German before I find them funny.
I think so.
Okay.
Because things are getting lost in translation. Like, you're not giving them a fair chance. Anyways,
Right.
so in this audience, they were kind of just like, looking at me, but then the applause would be great. So
Alright.
that we get to the end of the show, and the applause is just so amazing. And then all of the people in the front who actually thought he wasn't having such a great time start saying, "Zugabe, Zugabe," which is like encore. We want more.
Oh wow.
And I said, what? And so now all of them start saying Zugabe. And that's the first time that has
You've
happened
got-
to me.
yeah.
Yeah. So now everybody's like Zugabe. I said, wow. So I asked him specifically, what song does he want? I finished. So what song does he want to hear for the second time? He tells me he wants to hear the first song again. The Daughter song.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. So we do it again. This time, I'm so emotional. I almost cry while singing.
But you didn't.
And no, I didn't. Because I'm like, that's so sweet, first of all.
Did he understand the song?
So what I did is, because this was a predominantly German-speaking audience, I spoke German in between. I explained
Oh, okay.
what
What you were talking
yes.
about?
And the way that my shows have gone, or like, so one iteration of the show is called the 27 experience, where you come, you get to see the photos. So it's an exhibition.
Okay, so you took an exhibition as well.
The photos
Okay.
are long.
Okay.
Put them across the whole room.
Okay.
You come, you watch all the photos, and we do like a Q&A. So you can actually ask me questions about the photos, the process, and everything.
Alright.
And so I already got to explain a lot of things, so that they understood what was happening. And I was able to also tell them about the songs. In between, I'll be like, oh, the next song, let me just tell you real quick so that you know what's happening. So I think at least they were able to follow. Some spoke English too, so there's that. But yeah, that was really, really sweet.
How wild was that? Like what was the? I don't think I'd understand, but what was that? That was the first time that was happening to you. So what was your beyond trying not to cry? What was your? How did you feel about that?
Like, it's not real. Like it's surreal.
Right.
And honestly, that's my feeling. That was my feeling the whole trip. Because here I am, less than a year into me saying, I think I want to make music. And I was able to have a project out because Black Girls Glow, funded me.
Okay.
And so I was able to, right after doing the Black Girls Glow residency, I did that residency 2023, July.
Okay.
November, they put out a grant that if you want to do your own project, ask us for money. And I pitched 27 and I got it. So January, they've given me money to the project. So I'm like, whoa, the timeline is very quick. And then we do the project in like 7-ish months.
This was 2024.
Yes. So it comes out November last year.
Okay.
And now here I am the next summer, and people are listening to songs that I wrote.
Wow.
And I'm saying, it's you don't actually understand. It's really wild.
Yeah.
For me to do that in a random small town.
Exactly. Yeah.
And people have come.
That'll be overwhelming. Like,
they are sitting down. They're sitting down. They've taken in the photography, the Q&A. They asked me questions, and it's like you almost kind of step out of yourself, and now you're viewing yourself how they're viewing you, and you realize that they're seeing an interesting artist with something that they're interested in hearing, something that they find value in, and you're like, whoa! And am I the same person? Like, that's me. Apparently, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's what.
There was a lot of like dissociation happening sometimes, especially when people come to tell me after, like, I really love what you've done. I love this. I love that. I love this. Like,
how?
Wow. Mad. Like in Berlin, there was one show I did. It was a small bar, and there were maybe like 30 people in attendance. Okay. 10 of them were my friends and family.
Okay.
And one person came up to me after and said, I love your voice and everything you had to say. I'm like, that's just wild. So, yeah, a lot of the times I'm just like...
And music does that.
Yeah.
Music does that.
And that's another thing, is just realizing, like, how powerful music is.
Yeah.
Like, I have the mic. I can say something. You're listening to me. That's power. Yeah. What do I say now? What do I... Yeah. So it's actually it's a responsibility too. Like, hey, like, people want to listen to you for whatever reason. The way that your vocal cords make your voice, they want to hear it. And the way that your brain writes words, they want to hear it. So it's something. Yeah. Yeah.
That's your point. Is there likely to be more of that, the tours?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Honestly, every place that I went to, I wanted to go back.
Okay.
And the people who helped me organize them wanted me to come back.
Okay.
And I'm excited to go back. It was hectic though. It would be nice to go with like my own instrumentalist, for instance, or like a bigger team. Because this was very DIY. Like me and my brother are doing. Yeah. Like we get there in the morning to set up the photos ourselves.
Very gangster.
You know? Like, hey, sometimes we have to do the sound engineering ourselves, like, because I'm far away from my Accra team, you know. The resources to fly everybody out hasn't.
You're not there.
So, small, which also lets you appreciate all the work that's involved. Like, all the work. I just want to give a big shout out to any artist out there. Independent artists.
Absolutely.
Working
you guys are...
so
Yeah.
You don't know that, like, somebody is doing 17 jobs. You're just seeing them on Instagram. True. You're like, oh, cute.
Cute, saying.
You better comment on that post because
you know how person.
Hey, what the person will wear, how the person will edit the video, the location the video was taken, the sound. No. Yeah. There's a lot. Yeah. There's a lot. So it's also just like, for me, I'm like, wow. Yeah. Taking the step and doing this, I've learned so much. Okay. I've grown so much. I've seen so much. Okay. And I think it's like makes each time that I step out as an artist better and stronger.
More confident.
And more confident. So like this 27 tour that has gone around Europe and stuff, I'm really excited because, shameless plug, we're bringing it to Accra. Okay. 27 September. Okay. Alliance. Yeah. It's going to be bigger, you know, than what I've been able to do so far because I'm stronger. I've seen my vocal ability grow, but also just my presence, you know. And also, I get to do it with like my favorite people, you know, like the team here is solid. So I'm really excited. And we've got an Alliance Concerts, which is a beautiful space. Yeah. So I'm really, really, really looking forward to it. And I think I'm looking forward to like bringing all the experiences from this year of going all around the place with this project to that event. So if you're listening right now, please come through.
Yeah, please come through. Cop a ticket. Enjoy it.
And I hope you appreciate 27th.
On the 27th, Bars. That's what's up. That's what's up. What's something about the music industry you've come to learn that you weren't prepared for?
Oh, everything. I don't think I knew too much.
Okay.
Like, I'm not prepared for how quick and spontaneous some things are. You know? Like, I thought, or like, I like to think of myself as a type B person. Like, I go with the
flow. Chill, yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't realize how much sometimes you really have to go with the flow. Like, oh, tomorrow we're doing this thing. Where is it? We don't know. We'll find out tomorrow. Hey!
Oh.
Ow. You know, things like that. Or just like showing up at the radio station and it's like, it's you. And I have 5 minutes to gather my thoughts and make sure that I do it. There's no running away. Like, just do it. So I've learned that you just kind of have to be open to
I'm prepared.
The unexpected thing just being thrown at you. Which, how do you prepare for that? I don't know. You have to somehow like know that things are going to go anyhow.
Yeah.
And find a way to like breathe through that, I guess. Yeah. What else? Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I'm learning. I'm still learning. I'm learning so much all the time about things. So small challenge.
Small. I'm pay. I'm sorry. I see you. I honestly see you writing a soundtrack in some years, like to a movie. I mean, like a blockbuster movie.
Yeah.
So, because I feel like I say, your sound is good, and I like it. Like, okay, yeah, I like it. Let me just put it that way. Let me leave it there. Have you thought about duets? Have you thought about doing duets? Have you considered it yet?
Like featuring another artist? Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I think you and Tay will sound good on a song.
Real?
Yeah.
Okay.
Should think about it.
Oh.
Yeah. Tay, you know what should happen. You know how we do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So who are some of the names you would like to do songs with?
Somebody that I love.
Okay.
I don't know if you know him, Asiama.
Oh yeah.
Hi.
I know that guy. That guy can sing.
Oh.
That guy can sing.
Stop.
The way you pronounce this, so like, if you had said Asiama.
Asiama, sorry.
But when you said, I recently, nigga, like, bro.
Oh, incredible.
Bro.
Incredible. I think it's like one of my favorite voices.
Bro.
Ever.
And apparently, like, I've been seeing his childhood videos.
Yes.
And he was nailing it since then. Like, I was like, what?
He did like some
What?
TV competition.
That's insane.
I met him, so I was a TA at Leton.
Yeah, okay.
For my national service.
Okay.
And I met him there at a play. Like I went to a play at the drama, studio. And I was like, who is that? That's incredible. From that time I've been his like stalker fan.
I just saw him this year.
When I see him somewhere, like he already knows me, like I'm like, oh my gosh. And one time like he was somewhere on campus doing another video and I passed by and I just stood there. I said, I just want to be here. While you're doing your thing, let me just be here. That time I hadn't started like putting myself out there or singing or anything. So he didn't really know that I also like to sing.
Right.
I was just there as a fan girl specifically.
Right.
At least now he's listening to my music. He said he likes it. So this is me putting my A out there.
Yeah, shooting your shot.
Yeah, we should do something. But yeah.
Oh, that's yeah, that would be nice. That would be a nice.
Somebody else that I absolutely love, Rhea Boss.
Okay. Yeah, no. Fair enough.
Absolutely love.
Great.
Would absolutely love to sing with her.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, but there's a lot of people who like we have the girls, we have the voices. Oh no, stop. There's a lot of people. But let me just mention two.
Cool. Okay, so we already talked about the concert. At tickets.
Yes.
What's the
live early bird tickets? I don't know exactly when this will come out, but I think the early bird might still be up.
Okay.
70 CDs only. It's like a papaya pack.
Yeah.
Less than a silver bed cinema tickets.
Right? I know.
Some places it's fried rice. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can do this. 70 CDs early bed.
Right.
Regular ticket 100 Ghana.
Okay.
And you're going to come for a photo exhibition.
Right.
We're going to do an immersive listening of the EP.
Okay.
I don't know if you've seen
What does that mean?
If you've seen pictures, I blindfold my
Oh, right.
we listen. And
All that's happening at Allianz?
yes.
Okay.
And the reason that I keep doing it is because every time people come and they're like, I just love that our eyes were closed because I got to enter the thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and that's why
That's why
we'll keep doing it.
Yeah.
I literally have like customized masks.
Oh.
Shout out to 2CD.
Okay.
2CDs are a Malaïka merch supplier. So we have customized masks. You put them on, you listen to the music, and then we can talk about the process. So it's like an intimate vibe, the beginning of the show, from 6 to 8. Then at 8, we're doing concerts.
Okay.
And it's going to be bigger than like any concert I've done yet. We have a band. We have Reynolds the Gentleman.
Hey, shout out to Ray in the building.
So Ray actually did the music direction for No Come to Suffer. Like, he's the one who brought the band together and like worked on that. So we have the original No Come to Suffer band for this performance.
Okay.
And we're doing a wide variety of songs.
Great.
Some covers, some unreleased, some surprises.
Ooh.
It's going to be great.
Nice.
Like, it's going to be great. So please, I'm inviting all your audience to come.
Great. So, you know what to do, guys. Thanks for coming. I've enjoyed talking to you. So, any final words? Do you have anything to say?
Any final
to our guests?
Follow me on Instagram.
Yes, absolutely.
Malaikard, MALAIKURD.
Yeah.
You can follow me on TikTok as well. And I would love for you to check out the page. And if you like something on it, share it onto your story.
Absolutely. Yeah.
A new listener might be in your foot.
Yeah.
So bring them. We are going.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay, that's right. All right, so guys, you know what to do. Same with us. Follow, like, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. Yeah, the Mashup 233 on all of them, and check it out as well.
Check me out.